Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Today we will discuss about stress management in relationship. My name Muhammad Hasif Fikri bin Abdul Rahman. My metric number 1044. Next.
My name is Muhammad Saiful Aiman bin Muhammad Nasir. My metric number 1040. Next.
My name is Noik Mahfiz bin Zafrin. My metric number is 1046. Next.
My name is Wanu Elisa Katrina binti Wan Mashumi. My metric number is 1064.
Okay, now I will start first. About understanding relationship stress. Dealing with relationship stress is never easy, but it is part of life. Even if your partner has consistently been the anchor in your relationship, there will eventually come a time when their tank is running on empty and you will be given the opportunity to provide the love and support that is needed. And while you may find it to be difficult to help your partner during times of stress, generating the mental and emotional resources to help your partner will not only create comfort and connection but a healthy, secure base in the relationship that both partners can consistently count on. Okay, next I will pass to Saiful Aiman.
Okay, so now I will discuss about factor of relationship stress. So first, uncertainty about the future. This was the number one causes of stress from relationship among both men and women. A quarter of all respondents indicate uncertainty about the future in their relationship as a source of worry. That's understandable. It can be unique nerve-wracking to feel deeply connected to someone, but not now if what connected will last. Agreement and disagreement. The net biggest relationship stress was conflict, with 22% of respondents saying agreement and disagreement had caused that stress in the last week. Lack of effort from the other person. Finally, 90% of people felt stressed about a lack of effort from their partner. This is a touch one. It can be crushing to feel like your partner is not trying hard enough to invest as much time or energy into the relationship as you are. It's also one of the hardest thing in the world to walk up to someone and say, "Hey, care about me more." Often, if a person does not care, there's not much that can be done to change that. Next. Okay, so impact of stress on relationship. Increased relational discord, fighting and hostility, resentment, sense of being alone, irritability and agitation, difficulties spreading into other relationship, infidelity, and breakup, separation, and divorce. So now let me pass to Ikmal Hafiz.
Thank you, Saiful. So I will continue about impact of stress on relationship. So next, my point is mental health. Research has consistently demonstrated that social stress increases risk for developing negative mental health outcomes. One property study asked over 1,500 Finnish employees whether they had considerable Finnish employees whether they had considerable difficulty with their co-worker, superior, inferior during the last 6 months, 5 years, earlier, or never. Information on suicide, hospitalization due to psychosis, suicidal behavior, alcohol intoxication. Ya Allah, awak ada kelakar sangat. Information on suicide hospitalization due to psychosis, suicidal behavior, alcohol intoxication, depressive symptoms, and medication for chronic psychiatric disorder was then gathered from the National Registers of Mortality and Morbidity. Those who had experienced conflict in the workplace with CO worker or supervisor in the last 5 years were more likely to be diagnosed with a psychiatric condition. Ya Allah. Potong kat dah lagi lah. Yang mana ni? So my next point is heartbreak can be debilitating. So my next point is heartbreak can be debilitating. So we may not know actually why breakup affect our physical bodies the way it does. The effects are many and can be debilitating. Who caution that although these are extreme cases, they illustrate how strongly we experience emotion pain. Licensed clinical social worker and life coach say the heartbreak can lead to appetite change, lack of motivation, weight loss or weight gain, overeating, headache, stomach pain, and a general sense of being unwell. Treating the effect of heartbreak while allowing the person to mourn the loss of a relationship can be a tricky balance. Depression, anxiety, and withdrawal from friends, family, and usual activities are some of the most common emotional reactions to age after a breakup. Next. So my third point is weight loss or gain. Can eat, can sleep. Because what the point? As your scales start dropping and you finally feel the need to eat something, you are not just eating, you begin. The demand of an egg suck all the happiness out of your life. So the only way to cope is chocolate, and more chocolate. Insomnia. Your emotion pain is actually causing your physical pain, and all this turmoil is making you downright exhausted. You want to sleep all night and day, but every time you close your eye, there he is haunting you. Anxiety plagues your mind as every thought turns to the man who once was everything and who sadly will never be again. So I will pass to Elisa.
Okay, thank you, Ikmal. Now I will show you the ways to handle relationship stress. First, approach your partner. If you see signs of stress, ask your partner what's going on in a kind and compassionate way. It could be as simple as, "Are you having a difficult day, honey? Come sit by me and tell me all about it," for say. Second, listen. We want our partner to understand, and when we are listened, we feel cared for. Proceed. Keep in mind that listening is a skill and one that few people actually do well. It is the same with communicating with your partner. To learn more, read this piece on how partners can become active listeners and better speakers. Next, comfort first. Many partners forget to console their significant other and instead try to problem solve. But as foresaid, comfort each other first, problem solve second. That because your partner might be looking for stress relief rather than a nitty-gritty brainstorming session. Just hugging and Gently touching your partner can provide that relief. Next, be respectful and kind. Conflicts in a relationship don't have to turn into down and out fight. You can have a disagreement with your partner without yelling, name-calling, dragging up the past, belittling them, or minimizing your needs. As you are speaking with your partner, stay aware of how you are feeling as you are speaking. If you can feel that you are tensing up, your voice might become raised or your tone aggressive. If you feel or hear this change, stop and take a breath. Calling your partner names, screaming over them when they are talking, making threats and using a mocking or sarcastic tone of voice isn't just disrespectful, it will also prevent any kind of effective communication. It is also could cause more relationship problems on top of the one you are attempting to solve, not to mention lead to hurt feelings that could make it less likely concerns will be shared openly in the future. Lastly, consider timing. Try to avoid discussing disagreements or trying to solve a problem when you and your partner are tired, stressed, or not feeling well. If you want to make the most of your conversation and come to an effective solution, you both need to be in the right physical and mental space to do the work. If you start talking through something difficult with your partner and find that you are becoming too angry, overwhelmed, or tired to continue, take a break. Resume the discussion when you've both had a chance to rest and regroup.
So that's all. The conclusion in the relationship, which will be discussed if there is a misunderstanding in order to avoid the occurrence of unwanted fight. Okay, thank you. Nah,